Get up in here, man. Yes, sir. We up in here. Blessings to the game. Yeah, man. Get up in here, man, and y'all already know to greet one another. Y'all already know. Get up in here. Yeah, I just want to fellowship with the fam one time. That's all. I know y'all was ready to go to bed. I know that. I know you want to go to bed. I know. You know what I mean? I know. I know you want to go to bed. But no, it's time to fellowship about this game, man. Hold on. It's really time in here, man, to come in with this game. Hold on. Let me do this. There you go. Do that for you. Oh my God. Blessings to the game. Oh my God, I'm so glad that you guys made it. Oh my God, I'm so glad that y'all made it, man. Oh, I'm so glad. Blessings to the gang. Let's get in here, man, and let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, man. You know what I mean? Boy had a whole I just want to give everybody time, man, to get up in here, man. Let's chop this. Let's chop it up. Come up in here. Make sure you hit the like button as you come in, man. You know what I mean? Let me see. Hold on. Let me do this. Tyler, appreciate that. Ray Gun, appreciate that. Hold on. Let me get this ready. Let me see. Oh my God. Yeah, his people could come in and you know what I mean? But man, a lot of the people that was in that comment section, you know what I mean? They was my people, but they wasn't my people. Like, I don't even know a lot of them people, man. Break yourself for the likes. Oh man, shout out to the pimping dog. Shout out to the game. And as you already know, this shouldn't take long. This shouldn't take long. I know y'all tired of me saying it, but man, this shouldn't take long, man. I know y'all like, oh my God, saying, come on, man, we trying to enjoy you. You know, man, come on, saying, don't be sitting up here lying to us, man. But for real, man, this shouldn't take long. This shouldn't take long. I just want to chop it up. I want to actually get into another video tonight if I can. So listen, hopefully, okay. Oh my God, Max Sauce coming up in here, man. Appreciate, oh man, y'all showing the love early. Man, blessings to the game. Hold on. You know what I mean? Boy had a PowerPoint. Appreciate that 10, bro. All right, let me get this all together. Give y'all some time, man. Give y'all about a minute and some change to greet one another. Amen. As we have this beautiful fellowship, you know. But before I even begin, man, I'm here to just tell you that your boy is still undefeated around here. You know what I mean? Let's see, man. Let me put on my list. What we got? Charleston. We got Dr. BOA. We got now we got the Ain't in the Beginner. Now we got who else? Hassan. You know what I mean? Who we got? I don't even want to bring dude up. He too little. Who else? Well, I ain't gonna bring the pimp roasters up. I just keep it with the little YouTubers. You keep it with the little YouTubers, the little square dudes, man. I just keep it on them. But yeah, man, all of them niggas, man, that y'all consider to be like roasters and shit. Oh, Lowski. Oh, you went old school with it. Okay, so if we gonna do that, Lowski being real. We got Cash Get a Big Smoke. You know what I mean? Shout out to my day ones, man. Tony, man, appreciate that 10. Man, y'all come, Mac Root. See, that going to the lifestyle. Yeah, y'all going. I'm just talking about straight YouTubers. Yeah. Roy Lee, he don't even count. Yeah, he don't even count. He don't even count. I'm gonna let y'all say dude now. I ain't gonna say his name. Yeah, all of them dudes, man. Yeah, see, y'all going into the lifestyle. I'm just talking about YouTubers. Yeah, y'all going into the game. A lot of them niggas, some of them niggas that I roasted are actually really pimps in the game though. But I'm just talking about YouTubers. Oh, Nature Boy, that ain't it. That's come on, man. That's too. Tasha K. She don't count. Even though she look like a man, that ain't a man. I don't count the bitches. I don't count the bitches, man. You know, blessings to the real Peter. Dude, what man, it hurt my feelings. King Yella and Sick, they rappers, man. They don't count. They from my city. Anybody from my city really don't count. But before we get started, man, let me put some of this Fiji in my body. Hold on, man. You know, this we in for it, man. Hey, make my likes look like the viewers, man. Oh my God, this shit too easy, man. This shit too easy. Hold on. Hey, before I even start, Boyce, yeah, Dr. Boyce Watkins, that was destruction. As a matter of fact, that might be one of my best. How I made 3 minutes into 3 hours. I don't know how I did that, but I did. Hey, but look, check this out. Before we even get started, I just want to apologize on the behalf of the Ain't in the Beginning, Sister Marquita, because you guys waited damn near a week. You waited damn near a week to hear that. You thought you was gonna get a roasting. You thought that you was gonna see a cold verbal crucifixion. You thought that you was gonna get more of what I gave you some days ago. And keep in mind now, the roast that I just did, what was that? Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. I accidentally deleted the video. Yeah, I accidentally deleted the video, and that video was gone for 2 days. I had to get it reinstated. So I done got the video destroyed, put the video back up. I done sit up there, you understand me, and motherfucking resurrected hoes. I done found the cure for this, the cure for that. I done presided over this and that. I done did all of this shit that took place. We done had 7 new presidents since this nigga's roast, and this is what the fuck he brought. Now here y'all is acting like he a big bad wolf and he a roaster and everybody want to see Sinful the P and Saint the Saint. I already knew that. You should have known, you know what I mean, just by my roastings with the game that these squares is no comparison. You should have known that. And see, now after watching that video, now that I know that he's a Patreon member of mine, now that I know that he's been a fan of mine, a veteran friend, a fan at that, he's not just a new fan. He's a veteran fan because he said a few things in there. He been watching me for years. You know what I mean? He been watching me for years. And now that I've seen you show some things that was on my Patreon, like, yeah, bro, you a fan, bro. You know what I mean? So that's why, you know what I mean, I can't really talk too bad on you because you on my $50 tier. You know, shout out to all my $50 tier members on my Patreon, man. I can't really go too in on you, man. You one of my Patreon $50 tier members, man. You know what I mean? I got love for you, to the top tier on my Patreon. You a fan of mine. I can't be crushing my Patreon tier members, man. I can't be doing that. Now, maybe, you know, if you was on the $5 tier, but you on the $50 tier, like, man, shout out to you, man. You know, you've been paying $50 a month faithfully, man, for that game, and then you take my shit, and then you sit up there and try to convert it and pervert it to that square shit, man. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, let's rewind. Listen, all that goofy shit, I guess I'll give y'all a little of that, but a lot of that stuff he said, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of tired of talking about that shit. I done did video after video. I even broke down the court videos. I even gave, matter of fact, even the domestic violence that he brought up that I never got convicted for. The same bitch that he showed tried to bail me out of jail. Like, come on, man, you look crazy out here. You know, and before I get into some of the things he said, again, let me just, sincerely, I apologize, you know, for you guys' time being wasted. Because you thought that you was going to get a Hall of Fame YouTube roast, and it wasn't that. He knew after hearing my first roast that he couldn't fuck with me. So after all of them days of being in a pink jogging suit and sitting over there running up and down the stairs to motherfucking Beyonce, you can't break my soul. You know what I mean? He was thinking like, what am I gonna say on Sunday? Because that nigga really did roast the fuck out of me. So he knew as far as a roasting or chopping, he couldn't keep up. So what he did was he tried to turn it into a fucking after school program speech and trying to basically sit up there and preach to us. Hey dude, we ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I mean? He tried to turn it into a condemnation. How could you fuck with him? How do you fuck with guys like this? And y'all came in there to hear roasting, and you came in there listening to somebody baby mama. Just listening to the things. He's a human trafficker. He's a deadbeat dad. He don't pay his child support. He don't take care of kids. Oh my God, how could you fuck with him? And his fan base is so sassy, they like, he doesn't have to be a roast. He's coming with so many facts. He's dropping facts, even though, this is everybody else's talking points and he's lying, in the video. He's doing the same thing he did with O'Shea, but he doesn't have to do any of that. He doesn't have to do any of that. He's just bringing facts. He's just bringing facts. He's a human trafficker. He's a deadbeat dad. He don't take care of his kids. How could y'all watch his shit? He's a narcissist. He's a narc. He's a narc. He has toxic masculinity. Dude was gay as hell. Gay as hell. And I know that if I had the opportunity to sit up there and talk to that bitch that be doing all that announcing and shit, yeah, I'll have her down and about it. Because I could just tell by that video, he did way too much pillow talking with the bitch. You know what I mean? Like, babe, what do you think I should do? Well, baby, what I did was I downloaded the Mac for you to study Goldie. And, not only to study, Goldie, but I also got Willie Dynamite. So, it's this one scene, of Willie Dynamite. He was real pimpish. And I think that you should study that scene, honey, because, on Sunday, you want to move your hands, your mannerisms, your gestures. You want to move that, like Willie Dynamite in the movie. So I downloaded these films for you. And I just want you to study. So they in the bed, studying pimp subculture. And I'm convinced after seeing the Ain't in the Center in that live, dude work for Metro Police. What street nigga do you know sit up there? He's a human trafficker. He's a sex offender. He's registered. Dude a lame, man. Dude a motherfucking, see, at first, because of you doing the saint and the sinner, I thought you had a bachelor's degree in lame. But now I see you got your doctorates. Yeah, you got your doctor's degree in lame. You an Ivy League student in that for real. You know what I mean? So feminine. It was just so gay and sassy. I ain't even got started yet because I'm so vexed that you wasted the people's time and you had them thinking that they was going to see a roast when come to find out it was just you PMSing. It was just you on your period. You was on your period the whole video. There was nothing explosive. There was nothing comical. There was no new revelation. It was just you giving gay ass commentary. Wasn't nothing legendary about that shit. And I could tell your little gay partner that be with you and your little fake wannabe fresh and trick videos, the little nigga that be with you and shit, the other little YouTuber, you know what I mean? He was just laughing at your shit just to save face. Like, damn, come on, Saint, come up with something. Come on now. He put you in the dirt with that video. All of them was really trying to root for you. It got so bad. It got so bad that not only did I share the video in the community, because I wanted you to win. I wanted you to get the views. I wanted you to get the subs. Because you've been crying for years now. Oh my God, I had a roast with O'Shea and O'Shea flagged me and I would be so big. I would be Hollywood. I would be like this. I would be on this level if O'Shea didn't get my video down. You've been bitching for a minute now about how O'Shea took your little video down. So, to stop you from all that Tanya Hardin shit you was doing, I shared your video in my community. I shared your video on my Patreon. I told the people to go watch you. I told the people to join your live. I told them so they can help you out, so you can get your subs up. I really want you to make it. You know what I mean? I do, sincerely. But as you kept going and kept going and kept going, I'm like, God damn. You know what I mean? Where's the game? Where's the substance? Where's the intelligence? Where's the revelation? The more you kept talking, I was like, yeah, man, I kind of like had you overrated. I gave you too much props. You know what I mean? I already knew that, you know, the direction you was going in with the video because of the thumbnail. But the more I listened, I was like, damn, you know, he got the PowerPoints, but he just didn't have it at all. The whole thing was gay. So listen, before I get into, because I don't want to make so many jokes where because you lied so much, you pretty much tried to O'Shea Duke Jackson me. And that's why I told the people, like, you know, they looked at you like you was a roaster, but in all reality, you know what I mean, you was really just a LGBT community choir director, you know what I mean, sitting over there lying on that man. Because that's what fags do. You lie. You know what I mean? Just like a little sissy, you know what I mean? You want to find phone records and history and all of that shit. And you ended up going and finding that man's father's history, and you used his father history on him, and you had the people thinking that that was his background. And then once you found out it wasn't true, you didn't even reveal that to the people. You are a homosexual for real. You get down just like a little sassy ass nigga. You a little Nas ass nigga. But listen, first of all, you know what I mean? Let's rewind it back. Let's go all the way back. You know what I mean? Because he said this was the roast. Now this is a review. We just going over the roast. You know what I mean? And do me a favor, get my likes up. We already over 1,000 people. We should have over 1,000 likes, man. All you Boston Baked Bean head motherfuckers, man, hit the like button and hit that subscribe button while you at it. But when he went into the whole, he was on cocaine. He was on cocaine. He was on cocaine. I was like, God damn, this is the best he can do? Yeah, you listen to a cocaine addict. Yeah, he's on cocaine. He's doing pills. He's doing this. He's doing that. It was so sassy. And anybody that knows me, and they will tell you, you know what I mean, that they never seen me in my whole life do drugs. I just thought that you would have enough game where you could say, you know what, he's in front of the parole board. He's in front. I thank you for saying that, because you know I watched a good portion of it. I didn't see all of it, you know what I mean, but I do remember that. Hey man, let me tell you something, Marquetta. Stop starting your videos with that tired ass rap song when you got all of the little Rainbow Coalition dudes in the room and shit. Hey man, knock that off. Gay dudes freestyling in the room. It ain't no bitch around. Did you notice that video? It's just a bunch of niggas smiling in the room, touching each other while he freestyling, you know what I mean? Just saying a whole bunch of dumbass shit. Yo, you know I come through. You know how I do. Yeah, I was like, nigga, this nigga make Choke No Joke look like the Jizzle. This nigga make Choke No Joke, man, look like Cannabis in his prime. Like, nigga, don't you ever rap another motherfucking rap song in your life, nigga. Because when you rap, nigga, you give confirmation that you've been doing some participation in abominations with men, nigga. That don't you ever rap, not a damn motherfucking time. As a matter of fact, hey, bitch, take that motherfucking shit off. From now on, you get you another beginner introduction to your videos. Don't you be in no room no more with them dudes just smiling, and when you freestyling in front of them and they smiling and touching each other, you know what I mean? And take that shit off. Take that shit off. That should have confirmed to you that this nigga is not a goddamn pimp. Niggas in the room just smiling while you saying this corny ass rap, and y'all just niggas in the motherfucking room with all type of motherfucking Hawaii 5-0 shirts and shit, and they just looking at each other, smiling, listening to that corny ass shit. Man, take that shit off. I don't know who, and see, that's how you know you ain't got no friends. They allowed you to post that shit. They allowed you to post that shit. And let me say this, why all of the sinners, why all of the saint and the sinner assassins or whatever the fuck they call it, the little sassy guys, his little fan club, why all of them niggas look like Lil Nas fans and shit? Why them niggas got motherfucking smiley faces and Sonic the Hedgehog and shit as they profile picture? How you gonna talk about some pedophile shit and look at all the pedophile shit you got going on your channel? Look at the people you in that motherfucking picture with in my last video. Come on, man. Them niggas that you hang with look like they just got off a pedophile magazine. You know what I mean? Your friends, the friends that you have, the friends that you're smiling with and hugging with in pictures and shit, all your little white and black friends, they look like, you understand me, they just on the front cover of We Mess With Minors magazine. How dare you speak on pedophile shit? When all your whole fan club, your friends, the friends that you hang out with look like they be on We Mess With Minors magazine. How dare you, nigga? How dare you? You know what I mean? How dare you? Pedophile this, pedophile that. And see, all you got to do is allow a dumbass bitch to talk. Just like these bitches, man. Appreciate that. Good looking. Just like these bitches. All you got to do is just allow these bitches to talk. They will defeat themselves every time. What you mean, Sin? Man, listen. Why this dumbass nigga gonna call me a pedophile? But as he kept talking, did you realize and recognize that nigga said, yeah, how come he don't talk about his daughter? How come he don't talk about, and see, he has 2 daughters. God has cursed him. He does not have a son to carry on his name. He has 2 daughters. God has cursed him. I was like, what the fuck? This nigga sassy. God has cursed him, okay? He doesn't have a son. He doesn't have an heir to his throne. He has 2 daughters. Man, shut your bitch ass up. He got 2 daughters. I'm in my mind like, man, I know this white bitch hear this dumbass shit. Man, she better leave. You know what I mean? You just the way you said that was as if you got some tight ass jogging pants on with juicy on your booty, dude. Don't you ever say no shit like, he got 2 daughters. He don't got no son. He got 2 daughters. Why you even say that like that? You know? Then he went into why he don't speak about his daughters. Ask him next time he get on his live and he talking about the spectacular vernacular. You know, ask him, where your daughters? Where your daughters? Why you hit the daughters like that? Where your daughters? Where your daughters? Come on, man. Oh, gay ass nigga, where your daughters? Wait a minute, I thought you were speaking against pedophiles. Why would you ask a pedophile ass question? You a grown ass man asking about some little ass girls. You didn't think that was strange for a grown ass man to be saying, yeah, ask him where his daughter's at. Next time he talking about pimp this and pimp that, why don't you ask him about his daughters? Like, who asks a grown man about his daughters? How did y'all allow that to fly? Seriously. You know what I mean? Y'all laughing, but I'm being so truthful. Get my likes all the way up. Yeah, all the way up. Don't play with this. We got damn near 1,200 people up in here at 1 o'clock in the morning. Come on now. Let's talk about that. Where's your daughters? Nigga, don't ask me no homosexual shit about where's my daughters. Oh, pedophile question asking ass nigga. Sit up there and took all that goddamn time talking about pedophile this and pedophile that, and he asking pedophile ass questions. You're not smart, sir. You're not as smart as you portray to be. You're not. Because you had all that motherfucking time, nigga. You had 5 motherfucking centuries to put together a roast documentary today, and we didn't see not a goddamn thing. We just seen some old sassy, gay ass, fake motherfucking Nick Van Axel ass nigga. And let me say another thing, bitch, off the record, but on the record. Hey, don't you ever sit up there and compare my face to yours. Talking about, look at me and look at him. Man, they didn't lie to you. Yeah, they didn't lie to you, man. You know what I mean? They didn't lie. I don't know who told you, you know what I mean, that you fine or handsome or whatever the fuck. Or maybe that's what it is. You've been fucking with white bitches so long. And a lot of times, you know, white bitches just be happy to have a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So they've been lying to you and shit like that, man. But if you don't sit your ugly ass down, oh, motherfucking disfigured, peculiar looking ass face, nigga, don't you ever get out of bounds no more. I don't know who told this nigga that he fine and shit, talking about, look at my face and look at his face. Look at my face and look at his. And did you notice that he kept using mug shots? I was like, man, this nigga Metro Police. This nigga is Vice. Y'all be laughing, but I seriously think that I'm roasting Las Vegas Vice. That nigga be kicking it with Pork Chop and Green Eyes in them, man. This nigga is Vice. I guarantee you, if we seen a picture of the Vice team in Las Vegas, I bet you Saint in the center in the picture. Or if he ain't Vice, he be playing basketball with him. He be working out with him and shit like that. He one of them niggas talking about he the mayor and all that goddamn shit. You know what I'm saying? No, nigga, we read between the lines, nigga. You cool with Vice. Because you be saying a lot of Metro motherfucking ass shit. Yeah, if you ain't never pimped in that Vegas, you ain't never been in Vegas, you wouldn't know them names that I know, but motherfuckers know what I just said. You know what I mean? But the way he get down, you know what I mean, it's pretty much like he just hang with Vice. Who asks these type of questions? Who make these type of statements? I was like, yeah, man, something wrong with dude. Something wrong with dude, man. Hold on. And another thing, hey, bitch, don't compare me to Young M.A. no more, man, because I feel like you flirt with me. And the answer is no. You can't be my hoe. You can't be my bitch. You can't choose up with me. The answer is no, man. You know what I mean? All of this motherfucking, you look like Young M.A. I'm like, yeah, man. This nigga low-key, high-key flirting with me, man. Hey, don't you flirt with me, man. And let me talk to that bitch that you be motherfucking pillow talking with and shit like that. Hey, bitch, how you gonna let your man flirt with me right in front of you, bitch? What's wrong with you? You sitting over there reading that them dumbass announcements and shit like this, and your man flirting with me right in front of you. Bitch, what's wrong with you? He's sitting over there talking about, yeah, he look like Young M.A. Yeah, he look like Young M.A., you know what I mean? He look like a woman, you know what I mean? He look like Young M.A. Like, dude, don't you ever flirt with me no more, man. Fuck wrong with you. You know what I mean? And let me also say this. Hey, don't you ever sit up there talking about you from the rough parts of Cali and, you know, your mama. We ain't going to talk about your family, but you went into basically talking about how different individuals in your family was on drugs. And as if that makes you, you know, validated, as if that makes you authentic because you have individuals in your family that have drug problems. Let me ask a question, dum-dum. Who family don't? Who don't have somebody in their family that don't have drug addictions? Man, shut your dumb ass up. This is how you know you listening to a straight nerd. He just looking for anything for people to be like, oh my God, okay, Saint really is from the streets. See, hold on, what'd he say? He said his uncle was on drugs. Oh, okay. Yeah, he from the hood. Oh, yeah, okay. He said his auntie used to do blow. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, he been through the struggle. Man, shut your dumb ass up, nigga. You ain't been through a goddamn thing, nigga. We see right through you. Stop telling all them motherfucking lies, talking about you been doing this and doing that. Bitch, you ain't doing a goddamn thing, bitch, but running your motherfucking mouth. I don't even believe you as rich as you say you were. As you kept talking, bitch, you just kept exposing your motherfucking self. Yeah, you was a fan of mine, nigga. Nigga, everything that you said was of a motherfucking square. I think you didn't trick before, really. If you ask me, I don't think you like the drive up and down the street, you know what I mean, and let a hoe in your car trick. But I think that you didn't sit up there and dated some hoes off Backpage. That's just me, though. You know what I mean? That's just me. I think you done had some back page dates, cross country. I think you done dated some hoes, man. You know what I mean? I think I done had some of your money before, Trick. Yeah, I think I done had some of your motherfucking money before. I think you done bought me some motherfucking things before, Trick. Yeah, I think I done sit up there and ate some food up off you, man. I know I done had some of your money, nigga. You's a motherfucking Trick. You ain't no goddamn pimp. Look at this motherfucking sassy shit you was saying, talking about human trafficking. What pimp even talk like? What street nigga talk like this? He's a human trafficker. He's a sex offender. He don't take care of his kids. He's not a father. He's a deadbeat dad. He don't pay his child support. Like, who'd say this goofy shit? I felt like I was listening to, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna keep it real. No diss to her. But nigga, you was saying the most Cynthia G ass shit, nigga, that I've ever heard, nigga. You gay for real. You ain't gay for fake. You gay for real. You authentic gay. You a ordained lane gay. You know what I mean? You Dean List gay with that shit you was saying. You a Cynthia G ass nigga, man. That's some shit Cynthia G would have said. He doesn't take care of his kids. Expendable. Expendable. He doesn't take care of his kids. He's a deadbeat dad. You know what I mean? Black male worship. Black male worship. We got to stop worshiping these niggas. We got to stop looking up to these. He's everything that's wrong with black culture. Everything about your Cynthia G DNA was all in your rose, dude. And you supposed to be the pimpin', you supposed to be a street nigga, and Cynthia G DNA was all in your roast? Man, shut your gay ass up. You know what I mean? Look at the Cynthia G ass shit he was saying. Everything that he said, it was as if before the roast, he had sit up there and watched 10 hours of Nyla Sayers videos. Before he sit up there and hit the button and went live, that nigga put in Nyla Sayers and watched all Nyla Sayers and Cynthia G videos and sit up there and was like, I got it. I got it now, bitch. I'm ready. I'm ready. Girl was like, you ready, daddy? I'm ready. I'm ready now. Come on, man. You know what I mean? How Cynthia G gonna sit up there, you understand me, and be your, what's the nigga? How Cynthia G gonna be your Quentin Miller? She's sitting over there ghostwriting your whole motherfucking roast and shit, man. Man, knock that shit off. For real, that nigga sat up there and watched, what's that other girl? I don't even know her last. He sit up there and watch the Paris bitch. All of the bitches that be talking about black men and shit. That's how I felt. I felt like I was listening to a black female content creator that professes to hate black men that's hustling all of these bitter and not better ass bitches. That's how I felt. How could y'all watch him? How could y'all subscribe to him? How could y'all defend a pedo? How? Expendable. Like, what the fuck, man? You know, the way you was talking, man, you know what I mean? You might as well have wore the same thing the Lil Nas wore tonight at the motherfucking VMAs, nigga. You might as well have put that shit on. You might as well have sit up there and put that shit on, nigga, because you was gay as hell the whole motherfucking live, nigga. You ain't say not one thing street, not one thing of substance, intelligence, or anything profound. You didn't bring no new talking points, no originality. You just sit up there and just repeated, you know what I mean, what everybody else, you understand me, been saying from edited videos and half-truths and lies, nigga. And let me also say this. Let me throw this out there. They always say, it doesn't matter, 14 and 13. Well, if it doesn't matter, why are you lying about the age? The girl that he talking about, she's 29 years old. She just made 29. Let's do math. If she just made 29 in July, then how the fuck was she 13 at the time? Berkeley graduate? How? And you sitting up there trying to make fun of the prosecutor. No, you idiot. Your math was wrong. She was 14 going on 15 at that time. And what the dude was trying to tell you when you allowed him to go live, you kept talking over him because you didn't want him to say. The whole thing was just sassy. Are you here to defend sinful? Are you here to defend yes or no? Yes or no? Are you here to the same way that the females that profess to hate black men on YouTube conduct themselves when they go live with men, he conducted himself the same way. He conducted himself just like a bitch. The man couldn't even say, he couldn't even speak. He couldn't even say anything. He was like, well, you know, the police was actually deceived too. And they actually thought that she was 19, which is why they arrested the girl. And that's why she was in jail, you know what I mean, for 3 days until they actually found out that she was 14 going on 15. That's why they couldn't fuck Overseer the way that they wanted to, because they fucked themselves out of doing that. Because if we had went to trial and they say, well, how come you didn't know, you know what I mean, that she was 14? All my lawyer had to do was say, how come your police officers didn't know, you know what I mean, that she was 14? Simple. How did she go through fingerprinting? How did she be in a CCDC in an adult jail for 3 days? We had trial. To be honest with you, I just got to keep it real. The only reason why, you know what I mean, I took that deal was simply because I didn't have no money. I got caught with my pants down. That's another thing that he didn't tell you. Man, that's from 2008. You talking about when I was 23 years old with 10 months in the game. I didn't even have a year in the game. That's unfair. That's not even logical to speak to somebody who's 38 years old and speak to me of today, and you're speaking to an individual that's fresh in the game that don't even got a year in, no mentor or nothing, and you talking about how come you didn't know this and how come you didn't know that and all of this. I know a 14-year-old and all of this goofy shit. Hey, let me put this out to y'all like this. And this is just as blunt and cold-hearted as it is. You know what I mean? Just straight like that. Because I don't sugarcoat not a motherfucking thing. At that particular time, man, I was endeavoring to be deep as hell. And at that time, that was my focus. It was negligence on my part. I did not interview her properly. That is correct. I didn't do the proper interview. It was negligence on my part. That's not her fault. That's my fault. Little girls lie all the time. If you fall for the okie doke, then that's on you. So yes, everybody plays the fool. I did that. I was facing life sentences at the age of 23 years old. That's true. You know what I'm saying? But no, do I have any prior history? No. Do I have anything similar after that? No. Did I get convicted for that? No. Have I ever been convicted of any crime pertaining to a child? No. Have I ever had to register as a sex offender? No. You can put it in Philip Brandon Gilmore 1036381. Go look it up for yourself. Stop listening to YouTubers. Go look at the motion of discovery yourself. Then I actually did the same court videos that he played. I have that on my channel, and I broke everything down. As a matter of fact, the only video that I haven't broken down is that domestic violence video. And of course, what I might do is I'll probably like put the paperwork in as the thumbnail. But that case was dismissed. Look up Philip Brandon Gilmore. I've never been convicted of anything pertaining to domestic violence. And this dumbass, he didn't want to sit up there and zoom in and show you, hey man, why you think they dismissed that case? Not only because the bitch, you understand me, dropped it and she wanted to come back and all that goofy shit, but beyond that, hey man, she never got touched. See, what the goofy didn't tell you was that basically, you understand me, that bitch had got drunk. She was sitting over there doing her thing in this particular area that I'm not going to say, but you know, when she was drunk, she on the phone and she had the nerve to cuss over the phone. So I was like, yeah, come get your things. What he was saying was a complete lie. When that bitch came over the house, man, I didn't even shake the hand of the bitch, let alone put my hands on her. You know what I mean? And Freeze know I'm telling the absolute truth, because the bitch that he used to have, she was the one that made the phone call to the police. You know what I mean? She was the one that already told her, girl, if you don't call me back at this time, I'm going to just go ahead and assume and call the people. That bitch didn't call the people. Freeze already made that known. His ex-bride, you know what I mean, called them people. That's why them people came through there. But they couldn't do anything because, come on, man, how is it that she's an Australian bitch with pale skin and she don't have not a bump, a bruise? She didn't have a goddamn thing. There's no evidence to support that I ever abused anybody. Nigga, don't put that shit on me. I never had force or anything of that nature. Don't do that. You know what I mean? Knock it off. And I just thought that was just so homosexual of you as a man to sit up there. Yeah, he's beating women. He's beating women. I was like, so because you couldn't keep up with me on the comical side, you gonna try to win the votes of the people by trying to play the condemnation, you know what I mean, and try to basically paint my character to be something else than what it is. I was like, this nigga a goofy. You know what I mean? But no, I didn't even shake the hand of that bitch. I told y'all, same story. She went in the room, at that time to get her stuff, and then she was getting her stuff. You know what I mean? The bitch is saying, can we talk? I'm in the living room. Those that seen the video, the TV up loud as hell. Notice he didn't play the whole video. Yeah. But anyway, I got the TV up loud as hell because I don't want to talk to the bitch. And she like, "Sin, can we talk?" And then after that, she started calling me by my government name, Philip. She knew that would irritate the fuck out of me. You know what I'm saying? So before I could even say anything or do anything physically to the bitch, you know what I mean, the people was already there. That bitch didn't get her hand shaked or anything. And so for a grown ass man to say all of this sassy ass shit that he was saying, that was goofy. Not only was it goofy, but it was like, I was like, oh man, and you a nigga doing this? I expect a bitch to be doing this. But the way that you was talking, you might as well have a Me Too movement jogger suit, my nigga. You know what I mean? I was in my mind like, what nigga do this shit? You know what I mean? He just sitting down like, see, look, he beats women. He doesn't stand up, to men. He beats women. And then for you to go to that like, yeah, see, he was on the PCR. He was on the PCR. When you faggot, you understand me, that I've said innumerable times, allow me to say it, for the billionth time, because of the nature of the case, idiot, they put me in there. I had to waive my rights to get back in general population. I did my time in the North Tower of CCDC. When I went to prison, I was at High Desert State Prison. That's why, you idiot, when you played the video, I said I couldn't go to the classes because I was in PC at that time. How the fuck am I in PC and we're having a fucking parole board meeting at High Desert State Prison, you dumbass? Yeah, you showed, you as you kept talking, I was like, yeah, he's not really as sharp as he professed to be. You took days to put this together and it wasn't together. And then you got to think about who you talking to. It's too many individuals, you understand me, that know me here, that's watching now. Some of y'all was in service. Well, now it's a new day. Some of y'all was in service yesterday. Y'all seen Brother Gilbert when he called in. That was my cellie. That's a Hoover. So from Crips to Bloods to Pimps, Max, whatever, man, they seen me from High Desert to Southern Desert Prison. I didn't sit up there. I wasn't on no PCR, man. Don't sit up there and throw that on my name, my G. I'm not you. All that fake tough guy shit that you be talking, man. Don't nobody buy that shit but the motherfucking lames that's listening to you over there at your channel, my G. They buying that shit. Them Carlton Bank niggas that's listening to you, you know what I mean? Them the niggas that's listening to you. All the little Nas X niggas that's listening to you, they believe that you tough. Don't nobody believe that shit, man. You know what I mean? Like I told you, man, you know what I mean? You was at your folks' pad and scribbled in your notepad, man, and created your life, man. There's nothing tough about you. There's nothing pimpish about you, mackish about you, gangster about you. And this is what like I said, you remind me of so many bitches because you don't like the woman that you see in the mirror, Marquette. Why you don't like the woman that you are? You 30-something years old. You might be in your 40s. You probably lying because you look old. But you know what I mean? You're sitting over there talking about some, you're a pimp and lessons from oh, by the way, don't say that no more. Because you didn't address any of that. You didn't address anything. And the people basically, they was, buying into what they wasn't listening. Because you didn't go into anything. You was like, yeah, but if that's what the pimping is, I'm not the pimp. I already knew you was gonna use that third grade manipulation tactic. But yeah, bitch, you couldn't go into, any streets or any type of experiences that you had because you don't have any. What do you mean incriminating? Come on now. I've heard you in times past talking about, you understand me, how you was doing this and doing that. But by the people not knowing anything about the game, you was able to pull the wool over their eyes. That's when I started biting at you. And I don't know why your motherfucking ass played them editors. See, listen, this is when he said my name. This is when he said my name. He said my name 7 times. Nigga, you can't count. I roasted your motherfucking ass way more times than that. Whoever put that shit together, yeah, man, they did a terrible job, man. I called you suckers and busters, you understand me, and no pimping ass niggas a whole bunch of motherfucking times, nigga, way more than 7. I think that was your secretary, bitch, you understand me, to put that. She did a terrible job. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've said your name way more times than that. Yeah, Marquetta, you might want to fire her, man. You talking about 7 times. Yeah, I said that shit way more times. I done called you all type of busters, no pimping ass niggas, bitches, and all type of shit. Way more than that, my nigga. Come on now. Somebody got to learn how to count. But, yeah, man, you know, I see you didn't address the part. You want to talk about everything else, but you didn't want to talk about you getting laced by that fag, though. Yeah, why you didn't address that? Why y'all didn't hold him accountable for that? Y'all wrong. Why didn't nobody get up there and say, hey, Sin said some things, and even though I like you, but after listening to the real pimping, you know, I'm actually looking at you a little bit different now, because all bullshit aside, you can put up all of this stuff that he didn't get convicted for in 1116 before Christ, before, you know what I mean, this BC. You can do all of that all you want. But he said some things within that video that got me looking at you different, my guy. By the way, get my likes up. All y'all get my likes. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. You know what I mean? Now, if you from his platform, don't subscribe. You know what I mean? Because y'all kind of weird. You know what I mean? I seen you guys with, you know what I mean, Peter Pan and your profile pictures, and you know what I mean? A lot of you guys had Baskin Robbins as your profile picture. You know what I mean? Mr. Rogers. You know, you guys are kind of weird, man. So I'm kind of good on y'all. He can have all of that. He can have y'all. I don't want y'all guys over here. But, you know, yeah, man, you know what I mean? Let me just hold on. I gotta be able to see my comments. You know what I mean? Hold on, it got stuck. I want to be able to see. There we go. But yeah, he never addressed anything that I said. How come y'all didn't hold him accountable? How come you didn't say, yeah, Sin, I'm saying I'm sorry, but you know, Sin said some things and I just want to question you about it. You allowed, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm wrong and y'all right, simply because he kept speaking over y'all. So how could you even ask that question when he was sitting over there doing the Cynthia G the whole time? And shout out to Cynthia. That's not to bring her down, but she's a woman. And so, of course, I had to compare him to a woman because that's how he conducted himself the whole life. So, of course, you know, I just used her as an example. I have nothing against Cynthia G. Blessings to her. She just getting her hustle on. But as far as, you know what I mean, with you, you know what I mean, just to keep that thing all the way 100, man, why you didn't acknowledge the fact that a fag laced you about the game? How did y'all feel comfortable listening to a guy saying, lessons from a pimp, playerific, terrific? How did y'all listen to a guy say all this goofy shit and he's admitting that a fag laced him with the game? A homosexual laced him. Lessons from a pimp. How did you allow that type of guy, a Calabunga ass nigga, to sit up there and say some shit like that? And he sat up there and told you that a fag laced him. Maybe I need to play that again. Hold on. Let's listen to that. Lessons from a pimp. Hold on. Let's see what lessons from a pimp is. Lessons from a pimp. Even though I haven't done no pimping. And I was mad at O'Shea when he sit up there and posted that video on his platform showing my girlfriend, who never sold pussy, who don't catch no dates. All she do is read super chats and announcements and shit in the background and say blessings to the saints, but she really ain't in the game. She ain't sold no pussy. But let's listen to lessons from a pimp. Hold on. Where this goofy ass nigga at? He say that shit so sassy. Hold on. You could just tell he's one of the barbs. Just by the way he said lessons from a pimp. I'm like, yeah, he gay as hell. ain't no way of getting around it, man. That nigga gay as hell. Hold on.
He has a book in his hand. It's a silver book, pink title, and hands it to me. Says, you need to read this. Look at the book. It's called Pimp, Story of My Life by Iceberg Slim. I'm thinking, what is a graduate student, an academic, doing with a book called Pimp by someone named Iceberg Slim, which is not even a real name? And of all things, there was a gay guy giving me a book called Pimp. Seems to add up.
Again, a gay guy giving him a book. And I told you guys, why did y'all allow him to get away? You're listening to a guy who has a personal relationship with a gay man, and the temperature is on comfortability to the point where this gay man says, hey, I just want to give you some game. I just know that I could just see you prospering with it. And you know what I mean? I could just see you doing some pimping. So, I want to give you this book. I can see you doing your thing in the streets. You got it in you. I see something in you that you don't see in yourself. And gave him an Iceberg Slim book. Come on, man. He got laced by a faggot. Hold on, let him finish explaining. Notice he did not address that. Why? Because it looks terrible.
Not even a real name. And of all things, what is a graduate? Look at the book. It's called Pimp, Story of My Life by Iceberg Slim. I'm thinking, what is a graduate student, an academic, doing with a book called Pimp by someone named Iceberg Slim, which is not even a real name? And of all things, there was a gay guy giving me a book called Pimp. Seems to add up. Then he told me, he said, as a black man, there's a lot of maneuvering you're going to have to do in life to get forward. And this book, more than any book, has taught me how to maneuver. So I just finished it. I want you to check it out. All right.
So again, the gay dude know how to maneuver. And so he wanted to lace you, about how to maneuver. And listen, to all you little gay, little sassy fans talking, that's not what he said. It's okay. No, it don't matter if he got laced by a fag. At least he got laced with game. Hey, man, you can't save him, man. Y'all leader was laced by the LGBT community, man. You know what I mean? He didn't get his lessons from a pimp. He got his lessons from the LGBT community. He didn't get his lessons from the streets. He got it from a fag that probably beat his feet. Yeah. Yeah, seeing they tried to fade you on Sunday. They tried to fade you on Saint Day. They tried to fade you on Pedophile Day. Yeah, seeing they tried to fade you on today. But today only makes sin payday. All this shit about Saint is the pimp thing, but on his old album, he was getting laced by fags, man. But nigga don't step to these real motherfucking peace. Oh man, they tried to fade me on Sunday. You know what I mean? Come on, man. But it only made sin payday. Bless. Hey, you could have. This ain't the Sassy in the Center channel. You could have let the little bitch pussy pop in the comment section. I really don't be giving a fuck what bitches be saying. She just a little bitch talking to just want daddy's attention. She just like Saint. She just like Marquetta. She just like talking to a pimp. You know what I mean? Because even though she getting roasted right now, one thing that she gonna do is she gonna be around all her little cornball ass friends and shit. Like, yeah, I got into it with Sinful to P. The Sinful to P? The Sinful to P? The masterpiece mouthpiece Sinful to P? Yeah, sinful. Yeah, for real. You know what I mean? And his friends like, God damn, this YouTube shit is the shit. You know what I mean? Marquetta talking to real pimps? Wow. Real talk, man. I told you that nigga the smooth Lou man of YouTube, man. He the smooth. Listen, anytime a nigga sit up there and say some goofy shit like, yeah, and I heard about you guys talking about he had a bitch count 80,000 on the table. It sounds scripted. It sounds scripted. Honestly, I don't even know what the fuck he talking about, man. Maybe he talking about, you know, when a pimp made a motherfucking you know, a little deposit or something like that. I don't even know what he talking about because I don't have no video on my channel. You know what I mean? With a bitch, I done put up a lot of motherfucking videos, nigga. I done had videos of 125,000, 175,000, 100. I done had all type of shit. But just to show you how this goofy, you know what I mean, sit up there and he say, you know, yeah, he had a little 80,000. But what about that time? What about that time when I had my bag just laying around and my bitch had, we counted 160,000. This is when I knew he was the smooth Lou of YouTube. Cause how ironic that somebody say 80, now all of a sudden you count 160. Come on, man, knock it off, man. Dude is a goofball. Dude sitting over there freestyle line, man. Y'all allowed that man to just freestyle live, man, for over 2 goddamn hours, man. And they said a motherfucking thing, man. He ought to feel ashamed of himself. He ought to feel ashamed of himself. And then what's so sad is another thing that you did that I didn't like. Hey, man, who is that girl that you put up, man, that was pregnant, man? I don't know. I ain't never seen her before in my life, man. This is what I mean by being gay, a gay homosexual. I said, man, who is this little dark-skinned girl, man, that he put up in there? I don't know who that is. See, you're all about deception, man. You're a con male. You know, the people, when they seen that picture of that pregnant girl, they was going to think that, oh, my God, that's the girl in Sin Case? Come on, man, you're a goofy, man. You know what I mean? But I ain't mad at you, man, because, you know what I mean, it was a lot of gameless individuals watching that shit like, oh, my God, that's the girl? She looks like a baby. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You know what I mean? Just freestyle line. Freestyle line. Your freestyle line game is just as worse, man, as the motherfucking bars that you was sitting over there spitting in the room full of all them gay dudes that was smiling when you was rapping and your introduction video of your videos, dude. You know what I'm saying? I told you, man, you know what I mean? I be making fun of Choke No Joke rapping skills, but yeah, Choke No Joke got you. If y'all did a versus, Choke No Joke gonna win for sure. Yeah, if y'all had a battle or something like that, yeah, Choke gonna kill him. For sure. It's not even up for grabs. Choke gonna get him. But you said pedophile. My question is, how can a man be a pedophile? First of all, let's look at the definition of a pedophile. Okay, this is somebody who is attracted or having sex with children that are prepubescent. Prepubescent. All right? So by definition, you know what I mean? That wouldn't even fit for the definition of a pedophile. Even though you tried to lie and say that she was 13, when in all actuality, you know what I mean? She was 14 going on 15, but you tried to make it worse. And I already know years from now, they're going to go from 13, then somebody else going to make a video saying 12. Then years from now, somebody going to say, how could you do that to a 10-year-old? You bastard. I just know how YouTube is, you know, playing YouTube games. You know, but by definition, no, that's false. That wouldn't be applicable to that, sir. And again, if a man is doing things off the false pretenses of him thinking that this young girl is of age, then how would he be classified, as a pedophile if he's basically doing things ignorantly? It doesn't fit. You can't just throw the label on the guy. You can't just say, okay, yeah, man, you know what I mean? You should have known, even though you don't have no history before that, you ain't did nothing after that, nothing similar. Because just like I told you, when somebody is a rapist, when somebody is a true pedophile, prison does not change that. Prison don't change that. You don't get out of no correctional facility, you know what I mean? And you're like, ooh, I went to prison. I think I want to stop being a pedophile now. It don't work like that. That's just like an individual saying, I don't want to rape no more. I did 5 years. You know what I mean? Like, appreciate that, baby. Good looking. God bless you, baby. You know what I mean? You're looking thick up in the thumbnail. But that's just like, you know what I mean? Somebody saying, I don't want to be a rapist no more. I don't want to be that. That's got to get out of you through God. Prison don't change that. Prison not going to change that. So he was saying a bunch of dumb shit that didn't make sense at all. How is it that, I've been out of prison now since 2011. We're in 2022. And you mean to tell me, man, that I've been out since 2011 and there's have not been another situation that occurred that was similar? And as a matter of fact, even the domestic violence a video that you showed that I didn't even get convicted for, that case got dropped. But yes, Officer Marquetta, you know what I mean? The bitch that you showed in that, she was over 30 years old. What picture are you trying to paint? The picture that and then you kept saying R. Kelly. I love Kels, but why are you trying to make, that was slick though. You tried to fool the people. See, he's talking about Sam Cooke. He's talking about, R. Kelly. No, you idiot. The message was, if we're going to stop listening to one artist because they have participated in something that we see and classify as wrong, then why make it wrong for just one individual? If it's wrong, then we need to make it wrong for everybody. Don't just stop at R. Kelly. Stop at every artist that's ever done anything pertaining to that something that you see as wrong, you dumbass. If you're going to stop listening to R. Kelly, you should stop listening to James Cleveland, which is the father and king of gospel music. Tell your grandmother and your mothers to stop speaking in tongues and shouting to James Cleveland's music, and he's sitting over there adopting, boys and having sex with them and in a relationship with them. So if we just gonna sit up there and say, let's stop listening to Kels, man, let's start putting away a lot of people. I was dropping knowledge on music, something that you don't have nothing about, you don't know nothing about, but you tried to flip it to the people like, ooh, he's trying to justify it. No, dumbass, I wasn't justifying. I'm just saying that if it's wrong for one, let's make it wrong for all. Yeah, of course, Elvis, but I know my people ain't really listening to no Elvis. But I took it all the way back to the Jackie Wilson days, because I know a lot of y'all didn't know that Jackie Wilson tried to rape Patti LaBelle. You didn't know that until I told you. You know what I mean? It's a lot of our great legendary icons, you know what I mean? And as a matter of fact, if it wasn't no Jackie Wilson, it wouldn't even be no Michael Jackson. Michael would tell you that was his inspiration. But if we, James Brown and Jackie Wilson was the two biggest inspirations that Michael Jackson had. But again, if we make it wrong for one, let's make it wrong for all in all genres of music. And let's not stop at music. Let's go to movies. Let's go to everything. That's what I was saying. But you tried to take my message and pervert it and flip it to these gameless ass squares and pull the wool over they motherfucking lame, gameless ass eyes and shit. Nigga, that don't work with this motherfucking pimping. Simp ass nigga. But yeah, man, you know what I mean? He went into saying all of that, goofy shit. And then he even went into talking about something. Yeah, man. And if I had two parents like you. See, he's just evil. He's just evil. If I had a mama like his and a grandmother like his grandmother, he had a mother and a grandmother that was cool. If I had that, I would have never went that route. How dumb do you sound? You a Berkeley graduate. You didn't have all this academic success supposedly, but you want to profess to be the very same thing that you just shamed in your last video talking about a human trafficker. Why would you profess to be a pimp when society, when people within religiosity see people that profess to be pimps as human traffickers? Why would you want to identify yourself as that? You Berkeley graduate, you. You got all this academic success. You're financially blessed. Let you tell it you're the embodiment of perfection. But that same population of people that you was trying to speak down on and say, yeah, I'm not the pimp and I ain't no human, do all of this goofy shit. But prior to that, with all your success, you a message from a pimp. Boy, you's a fake ass nigga. You are a fake ass nigga. And what you didn't like is I called you out on your bullshit and you couldn't produce any type of facts, any type of confirmation that you was representation in the streets. None. Oh, I'm not going to incriminate. I'm not going to say, nigga, who was going to listen to a YouTube video of you talking about what you did in ancient times and giving confirmation of that? The feds wasn't going to come in on, man, give that Oscar Award performance up, my dude. That's like somebody saying, yeah, man, back in 97, man, I broke on the bitch. You know what I mean? That, yeah, I was on that Union Square, man, and, I got the bitch out of pocket, man, and woo, 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 woo. The feds not gonna say, oh my God, we gotta arrest him now. He said he did something tonight. That's not how it works. They gotta have a bitch. They can't go to a YouTube video of you talking about some you did this and motherfucking, you understand me, the book of Job and shit in Methuselah time, and they don't have no confirmation of the information. Dude, shut up. Who you fooling? You mad because I ruined your whole little so-called pimp image that you never had. And now that I know that you are a Patreon member of mine, a top member of mine, you was watching my videos and studying me. And I know you was studying Andre Taylor. I know you was studying Freeze and every other pimp that you can study. And you was putting, you did what squares do. You did a quick study on the subculture. And then you got on YouTube and acted like you was one of us. And because these squares are fascinated with our lifestyle, they sit up there and have selected you and say, oh, I like Saint the Sinner. He's a pimp. Message from a pimp. But if you notice, ain't no pimps over there. Look at his audience. When he go live or just look at the comment section. Look at the type of guys. Look at the profile pictures of them niggas that's in this motherfucking comment section. Look at the individuals that he talking to. Look at these guys. Seriously. And he talking about message from a pimp. Ain't nobody over there, man. Stop it. Niggas know he not the pimping man. And not just that, you tried to shun it and make it like it was a little thing. Okay, I'm not the pimping. You know what I mean? As if it was a little thing. But no, you've been saying that for a while, Marquetta. You've been lying to the people. And you just got through shaming DJ Academics for basically sitting over there acting like something that he ain't. But on the other hand, you're doing the same thing. You're calling DJ Academics a fake nigga when you're being fake. What are you talking about? How you gonna shame that dude and pretty much verbally crucify this dude for being fake and why you a fake nigga the whole goddamn time? Make it make sense. It doesn't. So again, you talking about some, yeah, man, while you in the house and woo, 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 woo. As if I'm feel bad. I told you guys, man, that's not a lie, man. I be living life like an old man now, man. I'm 38 going on eternity, man. I be doing consultations with my motherfucking robe on, man. At times, man, I don't even feel like going to the store or none of that shit. Man, I tell the hoes to sit up there and go run and go do that shit. I be having my motherfucking feet kicked up. You damn right. I be just sitting up in my motherfucking robe, nigga, sitting over there giving advice to squares, pimps, hoes, strippers, ministers, black Hebrew Israelite, you understand me, marriage couples and the whole motherfucking nine, nigga. And they ain't gotta sit up there and pick up nothing. Come on, man. I'm truly living off the game. What are you talking about? Yeah, he doesn't leave the house. I just went to this country and that country. You went to that country and did what? You didn't go there to do no pimping. Yeah, I've been told them, man, I'm put up. I'm put up. What did you want me at the age of 38? Oh, no, man, I'm still outside, man. I'm still on the blade. That's why they on my Patreon. Then those that's in the streets know I've been in the streets. They can talk to people about hoes that I put on different blades. Niggas have had hoes that I've turned out to the game, that I've pimped on. What pimp ever said, hey, yeah, man, I just got a fresh bitch, man, from St. the Center. Yeah, man, you know what I mean? That nigga Marquette, man, you know what I mean? I remember when he had the whoop, whoop, whoop bitch, and I knocked him, you know what I mean, when he was, you know what I mean, on that E1. No. You will never hear a story like that because they don't exist. You're not going to hear of someone knocking him. You're not going to hear about him knocking somebody. Why? Because he never did any of that. And what I'm ashamed of is that you're a bright young man. I feel like Mac Dre. I thought Square stayed sharp. You know what I mean? Like you're embarrassing yourself. Why sit up there and try to be in criminality? You've done well for yourself, Marquetta. You are a successful, brilliant, you know what I mean, black woman that got it going on for herself. I don't know that you to have any kids. You don't have any children as a black woman. Why would you want to sit up there and tell these people you're a pimp? If anything, you should just be talking about the things that you know about and stay in your lane, stay in your field. Don't allow pimp to come out of your mouth anymore because you've never done that. Oh my God, I've roasted and I've chopped up so many of these little dudes that y'all brought up in my motherfucking presence, man. Come on, man. This nigga ain't done no goddamn pimping, man. He fascinated, man. He just like the bitch. He just like a white bitch that's sitting over there watching a beautiful black pimp for the very first time. Like, oh my God, he's dazzling. You know, he's just like her, man. He ain't no different from a motherfucking the dizzy white bitch in Naperville that get to see a handsome, beautiful black pimp for the very first time. He ain't no different, man. He no different. He a fan of the game. And guess what? That's all right. It's okay to be a fan of the game. Do me a favor, man. Get my likes up. Let's get them likes to 1,000. Everybody hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, now if you from his platform, stay your ass over there because y'all kind of weird to me. But for those of you, man, you was just cruising through YouTube. You just so happened to come through. Man, hit that subscribe and that bell button. You dig? Yeah. And let me say this. Stop saying you dig, man. Yeah, you. That's why I think that you Vice. That's why I think you Metro Police, because the way you try, you know, one thing about when you pimping in Vegas, you will notice the Vice be trying too hard. Man, what's going on, man? I see you out here doing your thing. You dig? Yeah, dig that with 2 shovels. You dig? You come off as Vice. I really think that you're Vice, especially after today. At first, I just thought you were gay. I just thought you was gay and corny. But now, after watching that sassy ass video that you posted earlier, now I think you're motherfucking gay and corny and you Vice. You the police. Because you were saying a whole bunch of police shit. Then you use clips from a police ass nigga. See, you didn't do your, oh my God. You called yourself exposing me and you exposed yourself in the process. Only squares thought that shit was funny. Didn't no pimps and hoes, didn't nobody game related think that shit you was saying was funny, my dude? No. You sitting up there posting shit that Keisha posted. And then you played a clip from a goofy ass nigga that's a snitch talking to another police ass nigga on the phone. And then you labeled this police ass nigga as a pimp. And by the squares not knowing who was on the phone, they thinking that they listening to a pimp when they listening to a police ass nigga. One nigga, you understand me, is on paper for snitching, and another nigga be sitting over there putting cases on niggas. See what happens when you try to go out your way to try to expose somebody? You expose yourself. Dumbass. You sitting over there using shit and playing clips from a dude that be sitting over there literally putting human trafficking hashtags in the motherfucking captions and shit, nigga. You a weirdo. Hella weird. Called yourself trying to expose this pimping, and all you did was expose how much of a motherfucking square you is. That's all you did. And all they did with all your little square partner, they in the comment section lying to you. You know you did bad. You know you did terrible today. You know you did. Like, oh my God, man. I thought I had it together. I thought I was going to be funny. I'm talking about, man, I was looking for one thing. Not one time did you make me laugh. And I will laugh at a joke against me if it's funny, but you couldn't even do that. You were terrible the whole time. The shit was corny. Hold on, let me do this so I can see this comment section. You know what I mean? Slim, appreciate that 5, man. Good looking. Just completely corny. And like I said, you talking about something, if you had a mother and father and all of that, here you is with education and you supposed to be a motherfucking millionaire and you sitting over here lying on the internet talking about some you a pimp. Here you is talking about a gossip girl and all of this shit, and your biggest video is talking about Kevin Samuels. Nigga, if you don't shut your dumb ass up, the biggest video on your platform is you talking about Kevin Samuels. Here you is talking about you don't talk about other men, but you sitting over here crying, having weeping and gnashing of teeth and lamentations because you can't get your video back of you talking about O'Shea. Boy, shut your gay ass up. You's a mark. Whole motherfucking time you sitting over there talking about some, I don't talk about men. I don't talk about men. I don't talk about, but your biggest video on your channel is talking about a man that never acknowledged you. You can talk about how Kevin didn't have this and Kevin didn't have that, but guess what? The nigga that didn't even have this and that, guess what he didn't do? You supposed to be a millionaire and he didn't even acknowledge you. You know why? Because you was little to him. You was moving in smallness. And in his bigness, he did not even acknowledge your small ass. And you supposed to be this millionaire. You supposed to be a Berkeley graduate. You supposed to be a successful black woman. And he didn't even acknowledge your motherfucking mark ass. You ought to feel ashamed. You make black women look bad. You ought to feel ashamed of yourself, Marquetta. You ought to feel ashamed of yourself. You a sad ass bitch. You a sad ass bitch. As old as you is, bitch, you still lying. We would have thought that you would have sit up there and had some class about yourself and finally started telling some motherfucking truth around this bitch. But here you is, a veteran liar. At old age. You old enough to be a mother at a church right now, and you sitting over here telling all them goddamn lies. Bitch, you ought to feel ashamed of your motherfucking self. And I'm just keeping that shit all the way real. Just lying to be lying. Everything was just a lie. Same way you did with O'Shea. Just lying to be lying. Shut your lying ass up. Just be lying just to be, you don't gotta lie to kick it. We know you not the pimping. Why did you even come with that? And that lets you know you can't trust him. Because if he a lie about that, what else is he lying about? You know what I mean? It's the little thing. The smallest gestures speak the loudest volumes about the character of an individual. What else is this Mark lying about? He already told you that a homosexual laced him, what else was he doing with that homosexual? That still has not been answered. Why did that gay dude give you the book and then you took it? You took the book. I'm not accepting nothing from no gay man. See, it's good that you didn't go to prison because we know what would have happened to you. Motherfucker, all motherfucker got to do is give you some commissary. You understand me? You definitely going to sit up there and give up the Bucci. You know what I mean? If you accept a book from a gay man, you certainly going to accept a honey bun or a soup. You know what I mean? Some juice or some pop or something. You know what I mean? You a thought, dude. You a whole motherfucking thought. The way you even it told that story, that's the way a thought to get out. Ain't no man with no motherfucking standards in class gonna be accepting no books from no gay dude. How you let that gay dude just give you that book? And you were smiling when he gave you that book. Something wrong with you. You need to be saved. You need to be saved. You need to be saved, dude. You need to give your life to God. You need to give your life to God, dude. Why was you smiling when that gay dude gave you that book? You were smiling hard as hell. He said, yes, this book look like it belongs with you. It does? You know what I mean? You were smiling hard as a motherfucker when that gay dude put that book in your hand. You know what I mean? Then you skipped in your room. That's what you didn't tell. See, Freeze talking about in the middle of the night, that's another question we need to know. What time was it when that fag gave you that book? That's what we don't know. Remember the words of the great, incomparable, legendary Andre Taylor, man. The revelation is in the why. Why was he able to give you that book? And then why was he able to knock at your door at 3 or 4 in the morning? Come on now. These is booty, as O'Shea was saying, this is booty clapping sound hours. Why was he able to give you a book at booty clapping sound hours, dude? Why? And why was you smiling when he gave you the book? Why? Something is wrong with you. You need to be saved. I knew something was wrong with you, bitch, when you said you was a saint and a sinner. Bitch, you can't be both. I don't know what Bible you reading, bitch, but you can't be a saint and a sinner. Goof ass nigga, it don't go like that. That's why I be dropping this motherfucking historical biblical knowledge on you motherfucker. Look at this false doctrine that this hoe trying to spread. Trying to evangelize false doctrine. Bitch, we see how the devil trying to use you. I'm just like the Apostle Paul. Are we not ignorant of Satan's devices? We see your move. We see the way Satan trying to move in you. We rebuke you with all power. We seen that whole homosexual spirit moving through you all throughout the live, just sassy with all of the men. Are you here to defend him or what? No, it's a yes or no. It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no. I'm like, oh, hell no. Hell no. Just gay. Just gay. You need to erase that video. That video make you look bad. That video, you thought it made me look bad. Hey, man, them people seen them videos a million times, man. You know what I mean? Why you think I shared your shit? Why you think I promoted you like that? You played right into my trap, you goofball. Now we at 2 o'clock in the morning, EST time, and I damn near got 1,500 people watching me, listening to me roast your motherfucking non-pimping, goofy Mark ass. You understand me? Man, oh, Beyonce, you know what I mean? He won't break my soul ass nigga. Yeah, nigga, I'm roasting your motherfucking ass. You gonna be suicidal after this. And you gonna sit up there trying to put up, I already know you listening to Mary J. Blige, Waiting to Exhale, I'm Not Gonna Cry right now. The way I just sit up there and went in on your motherfucking ass. Now that shit you did earlier, that don't make nobody feel like that at all. Tried to give an after school program. Bitch, please. We don't want to be preached to, ho. Make us laugh. Entertain us, bitch. What entertainment, what enlightenment are you bringing? You playing old ass videos with gay ass commentary. Bitch, in this video. In this video right now. We don't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? Hold on. Gotta make this, hold on. And that was another thing. On one of the clips, if you watch the video, he gonna say, yeah, you know what I mean? He's a sex trafficker. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me get the evidence. He exposed himself. Just watch it again. You know what I mean? But hold on. Let me sit up there, you understand me, and put this. Hold on. That probably Satan the Sinner right there on all these burner accounts. Just like he was in my last video. He was in my last video, got in the comment section. I sit up there and verbally whooped his motherfucking ass so bad, he couldn't even keep his cool. His pussy got so motherfucking wet, he jumped this motherfucking sassy ass and just started pussy popping all in my comment section. You understand me? Didn't he? Y'all seen that shit? He couldn't control himself. He got in the comment section. Now, you see, I didn't do that shit. I shared your shit. You didn't even want to put my name in there. You know why? Because you know I got greater content than you. I got more game than you pertaining to the game. And you knew that if you put my name in the motherfucking title, your people was going to sit up there and come over here and be like, look, I fuck with Saint, but hey, man, who is this Sinful to P dude? I'm kind of, hey, now, hey. You know, but see, I'm a gentleman about this shit. You know, pimps, we gentlemen, man. You know, I seen that the young lady was trying to roast me, so I took your little link and put it in the community. I took your little link and put it on my Patreon. I wanted the people to see you sit over there, embarrass yourself, and do all that sassy ass shit and talk about, you know, what's up with the child support? What's up with why you don't pay your child support? Why you don't take care of your kids? Why you a deadbeat? Yeah, I wanted all the niggas to see you do all of this black baby mama ass shit. And look at your sassy ass. You played right into it, bitch. You played right into it. Oh man. He played right into it. Right into it. And bitch, why you keep lying to these people talking about I'm on the run, ho? Ho, who am I running from? I go live in the same motherfucking spot every day. What are you talking about? They can extradite me if I'm on the run from the United States, from the States. Don't you know they can come to Canada and come get me? Oh, diva little mama ass nigga. You know what I mean? Talking about something. Yeah, he on the run. See, I know you on the run. What street nigga even say that? He's on the run. He's on the run. What? Tell me, seriously, what official, authentic street nigga say, yeah, he on the run? If I'm on the run, then bitch, why would you even tell them I'm on the run? Why would you even tell them I'm on the run? If I thought that a nigga was on the run, I wouldn't be live like he on the run, y'all. He on the run. He on the run. He sounded just like that transsexual in the Bobby Valentino video when Bobby Valentino got caught up with that fag, and that fag was like, Bobby V, y'all, running. He sounded just like that dude. Talking about he on the run. He on the run. Bitch, I'm not on no goddamn run, ho. I've been going live in the same motherfucking spot, nigga. You understand me, for motherfucking years. What are you talking about? Bitch, if they want to come get me, they can come get me. Charleston White put out my motherfucking address. What the fuck you talking about? I'm on the run. I don't know who you been listening to, man, but they didn't lace you right concerning who the fuck I am, dude. What are you talking about? I'm on the run. I'm on the run. I'm going live in the same damn spot. I thought you was smart, man. I thought you graduated from Berkeley, man. I thought that you was intelligent, man. You see, this go to show, man. Goddamn. You can't let the appearance be the motherfucking interference, man. My address been put out. Keisha Ben did that. Charleston White Ben did that. Keisha did it with the old address in Old Town Scottsdale, and Charleston White did it here in this motherfucking Mississauga. Nigga, my address been out, nigga. Any nigga that wanted to come see me could have seen that. You know, he gonna get some words of prayer when he come through. But, I mean, hey, you know, I don't talk like that on the internet. But, yeah, he gonna get some prayer. Yeah, I got some good prayer for a motherfucker that want to come through. Yeah. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, I'm in the same motherfucking address. What are you talking about I'm on the run? What you mean? Why you tell the people that? Yeah, I think he on the run, y'all. No, I'm not on the run, my guy. I'm not on the run. You know, like, if you just look at, listen, I'm just being all the way 100, address my cases. Nigga, I've been addressing them cases for years. Go through my videos. I don't feel like doing all that shit. You know what I mean? For new people to come through. I got 2 or 3 hour lives, 1 hour lives explaining everything, the court case, court videos, all of that shit. Go look at that shit, bitch. I'm not about to do all of that. I'm a pimp, bitch. I don't feel like working. You know what I'm saying? My ING on my PIMP stand for I'm not going. I'm not going, bitch. You go. You go search it up. Philip Brandon Gilmore, 1036381. Go look up the case your goddamn self. Read it. Don't listen to no YouTuber sit up there and evangelize lies and shit. Look the shit up your motherfucking self. How the fuck that sound? I'm a registered sex offender, but I'm getting in Canada. What the fuck? Like, make that make sense. He's a registered sex offender, but he was able to get in Canada? Nigga, how? Registered sex offenders are not coming to Canada. I don't know who you heard that from. I don't know who you heard that from. You know what I mean? But no, ain't no registered sex offenders coming up in this motherfucking Canada. I don't know who told you that, but yeah, take that back. As my grandmother used to say, yeah, take that back to Walgreens. You know? Yeah, take that back to Walgreens, man. But yeah, he was saying all that Tupac, keep your head up, keep your head up type of shit, all in the video. Seeing what you mean. You know, I know you fed up, ladies, but keep your head up. You know what I mean? It was that type of message. And you know, I love Pac, but you know, that song kind of like was, let's be real, was sassy, you know? I know you fed up. So will the real men get up? I know you fed up, ladies, but keep your head up. Like, that's the type, like he's beating women. He's a human trafficker. He's a deadbeat. I know you're fed up, ladies, but keep your head up. I know seeing like to beat you down a lot when you come around the block, seeing like the clown a lot. You know what I mean? That's how it sounded to me. You know what I mean? And since sin don't have a right, and since sin can't make a baby, no. And since sin, and that's how he would say it too. Since sin can't create one, he has no right to tell a woman when it's weird to create one. Oh shit, help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. Why am I like this? And since sin can't create one, he has no right to tell a woman when it's weird to create one. When it's weird to create one. You know what I mean? That's how sassy that video was. So will the real men get up? I know you're fed up, ladies, but keep your head up. You know? It was just so sassy. Like, I just couldn't get into it. I'm like, man, this is some Revlon ass shit. This is some motherfucking Mary Kay product ass shit, man. This shit gay as hell. And they listening to Oh my God. It was a few real niggas that came through and they was like, man, I can't listen to this shit, man. I'm gone. You know what I mean? I'm gone, man. I'm gone. You know, but you lied on me the whole video. Then had the nerve, this goofy ass bitch gonna say, yeah, and if this video get flagged, you know it's by him. You know it's by him. So just keep in mind, just like with the last one, if this video get flagged, you know he flagged it. Motherfuckers that been watching me for years, one thing Sin done taught y'all, and one thing we don't do, we don't care how much people lie on me, lie on whoever at this channel, we ain't flagging shit. What I tell y'all? Flagging got the spirit of snitching in it. We don't do no motherfucking flagging. Who you done heard that from? Boy, that's why I said you sit up there and ran 99 miles, but you still got one to go. Nigga, you better sit up there and do your research. We don't flag shit. You know how many lies been told on me? Nigga, you child's play. My name been ran all through the motherfucking mud and lied on and shit like that. Nigga, who are you? We callous, we heartless over here. You better save that shit for, you know, and then shout out to my brother, but man, that's for like O'Shea or other people's platforms and shit like that. You know, squares, people in square lanes, not for nobody that's in the streets, dude. We heartless over here. We don't give a fuck what you motherfuckers say on them platforms. You can make up a video, you know what I mean, or some type of footage and do something with technology that got me getting pregnant coming out of a gay club. We wouldn't give a fuck. We ain't flagging damn motherfucking video. Do your thing, bitch. If anything, we gonna share your shit. And we gonna tell everybody else to go watch it and subscribe to your ass so they can keep seeing your motherfucking male Jezebel ass keep lying and shit. Bitch, we ain't flagging a motherfucking thing. Fuck out of here. Don't you ever sit up there and disrespect this pimping no more and motherfucking insinuate that we would actually take our time to flag your video. Nigga, we want that shit to stay up there so motherfuckers can see how sassy you was for 2 hours, bitch. What you mean? Fuck you mean? What we gonna take the video down for? That wasn't no roast. That was an after school program speech by a sassy ass nigga that haven't done no pimping. I don't never want to see you. Talking about when you come in and check. Nigga, I don't want to see you in life. The way you be moving your hands and, you know what I mean, all of, he's a human trafficker. I think you would call the police on me if you ain't the police. You gonna do one of the two. You gonna arrest me or you gonna get me arrested. One of the two. So I hope and pray I never see your motherfucking ass. You know what I mean? Because at first I was like, you know, maybe he cool. You know, Jap, you know, be fucking with him and shit like that. He ain't a pimp, but maybe he cool because Jap, I'm trying to give you the benefit of doubt. But as you kept going, I'm like, oh, hell no. Don't no real niggas say no shit like that. He's child support. And nigga, I ain't never owed child support a day in my life. What the fuck are you talking about? 2 daughters? I didn't even know I had 2 daughters. You found out a lot on this YouTube. And then, nigga, let's just talk logic right quick. If I'm active in the motherfucking streets, why in the fuck would I put the internet in my business? Why in the fuck would I put the streets in my business pertaining to my motherfucking prized possession, my children? If I had children, if I even had 2 daughters, why in the fuck would I tell the streets about my 2 daughters? Make that make sense. I thought we were supposed to keep family and streets completely separated. I thought that's what we were supposed to do. I didn't know that you were supposed to tell the internet in the, you niggas is goofy, nigga. I'm an 84 baby out of Chicago. We don't do that. We don't be posting pictures of family members and all of that type of shit on the internet. If a motherfucker want to kill me, if they can't kill me, or if they want to do something to me and they can't do, they gonna do something to the closest thing to me. So nigga, no, I'm not gonna put no motherfucking pictures of my family up. Nigga, you sound clueless and gameless. Goof ass nigga. Yeah, Nick Van Axel just be talking, passion player. Just talking just to be talking. You know, and again, thank you for saying spectacular vernacular. Those that's been listening to me for years, I don't even say that in my lives. I haven't done pre-recordeds in a while. The pre-recordeds that I put up, that I be posting sometime, that's damn near 2 years old. That's over 2 years old. What are you talking about? That's how I know you've been watching me for a while. When was the last time you heard me say, yeah, man, y'all already know what it is, who it is. It's the masterpiece, mouthpiece, Sinful to P, speaking fluently and eloquently in the spectacular vernacular called realism. One more again. When was the last time you heard me say that? That's how I know you've been listening to me for quite some time. And you liked it too. You tried to make it sound, you know, like you didn't, but you liked that shit. You chose off that shit the moment that you heard it. You got happy off that shit. You know what I mean? Like a gay man getting free tickets to an Elton John concert, nigga. The moment that you heard that proceed out of my mouth, nigga, you chose. You chose. Like a hoe that just seen a magnificent pimp. You chose. You was like, oh my God. Let me rewind that. I knew my motherfucking DNA of my game was in your little, whatever you call yourself trying to do. Because it ain't pimping. And it ain't game. You know, but yeah, I was like, yeah, he been watching pimps. He been watching pimp videos and he been snatching things. And see, we don't mind you guys doing that, but you got to give acknowledgement. You got to pay motherfucking homage, you know what I mean, to the motherfuckers that gave you knowledge, man. If you know you've been watching my videos, Freeze videos, Andre Taylor videos, if you've been watching whoever videos, and this is some authentic pimping, and this was some good game that you got, then you need to acknowledge the pimping. That was my problem with Dr. BOA. He was using a lot of my words, you know what I mean, a lot of my shit, but wasn't giving me no acknowledgement for the shit. And then when I got on his ass about it, he did the same thing that Saint the Sinner just did. All of these squares got that one thing in common. They gonna talk about this pimping, but then when the pimping rebuke them because they not the pimping, then they gonna try to shame the pimping. Then they gonna try to downgrade the pimping. Then they gonna try to disrespect the pimping. Then they gonna try to downplay the pimping. But you was just using the pimping to sit up there and generate views. You was using pimp talking points. You sitting over there talking about, oh yeah, man, this how a pimp talk, and you know, I mean, this is what a pimp do, and this is what a pimp, you know, and we getting lessons from a pimp, and we gonna apply this to the square lifestyle and all of this goofy shit. But then the moment when a pimp sit up there and chop you up and roast your motherfucking ass, you understand me, for doing a lot of goofy shit y'all do, then it's, oh man, fuck pimps and, you know, a human trafficker and all of it. You see what I mean? That's why you can't fuck with them niggas. They just want to use our game to gain off of gameless ass, fatherless ass niggas on YouTube that's searching for a father. They're searching for a role model. They're searching for a leader and shit. And so these niggas watch pimp videos and talk and pimp talking points, and then they convert it and pervert it into that square shit and put it in their whole little videos and shit, trying to deceive you squares. Come on, man. You know, I see right through you little lame ass niggas, man. Goofballs. Hold on. I don't know why this shit keep doing that. Hold on, let me, stuck again. Okay, there we go. Oh, and that was another thing I didn't understand. Bitch, what made you think I was ashamed of my name? Yeah, I'm not like, you know, people in my family, we have names that, you know, you can be proud of. We don't have Chlamydia Jenkins, and we don't have gonorrhea, you know what I mean, Simmons and things like that in our family. I mean, you tried though. His name is Philip. This one I knew you was a lame. The moment that you said that shit, it felt like I was watching, you know what I mean, when Keith Hennings told me that joke. Philip. I was like, man, somebody please laugh at his joke. Somebody please laugh at this shit. The boy dying for dear life. His name is Philip. He's a pimp, and his name is Philip? Philip Gilmore. Keith Hennings told me that joke. I was like, this nigga is a dweeb. This nigga is a whole ass lame and then some. What the fuck? His name is Philip. Yeah, see, Mo Money. Yeah, it was from Mo Money. You know what I mean? Keith Hennings told me that joke. His name is Philip. Can't listen to a guy talk about pimping and his name is Philip. Like, I didn't understand. Like, I'm trying to, he's acting like he's a killer, but his name, hey, you didn't know his name was Philip. I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah, I gotta go. You know what I mean? The dude is corny. I just want to ask you, I'm gonna ask a question. You know, reply back to me. Why did y'all think this dude was a roaster? Seriously. And then as he kept talking, in one of the parts of the video, you know what I mean? I think the nigga, yeah, he said he used to sell fake IDs and that he was a hustler. So if you were selling fake IDs, what would like convince me that you wouldn't sell a fake ID to a minor? or somebody that's presiding over a minor. You a hustler. You wasn't gonna tell them, hey man, I can't sell you that, man. You're gonna use it for that minor girl to get in that strip club. Oh man, I can't give you that, man. You trying to give it to the little homie so he can pull a move or something like that. You should have never said no shit like that. You just sell fake IDs? Wow. I would never. But hey, do your thing, man. Hey, do your thing. You thought you was slick. You just thought you was so fly when you said that. Yeah, I used to sell fake IDs. I was like, oh, wow. Okay. You did. Okay. So you want me to believe that if a Mac, a pimp, a simp, or whoever, they could have had a minor or some minors and they could, yeah, man, nigga, I need woo woo whoop IDs and woo woo whoop. This YouTube image that you trying to give, that don't deceive me, dude. What was you gonna do in that circumstance? Sell them fake IDs? You wasn't gonna give no after school program speech. You know what I mean? Why? Because you a fake ass nigga selling fake IDs. You know what I mean? That's, the moment you said that, all that shit that you be saying, the moment you ask, where is his daughters at? And then you talking about fake ID, I'm like, yeah, man, he playing YouTube games. He playing YouTube games. He don't believe that. He don't even believe none of the shit he's saying, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Saint got a picture, if he got a motherfucking poster of me above his bed. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised at all, man. You know what I mean? If it's like, yeah, man, Saint got a poster of you, you know what I mean, sitting over there, you understand me, looking hella pimpish P above the bed, man. The white bitch got to see you every night. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't. He just, my nigga name to gain some man, listen. You know what I mean? Again, you know what I mean? To the following that's listening for the very first time, again, I'm not going to tell you to depart or leave that platform. No, because he has information that could be used in other lanes. I wouldn't discredit the man. The man has some information in other lanes. I just had to spank him, you know what I mean? Because the man they was like, yeah, Saint getting ready to go live and roast you. And at first, he was going to do it, you know what I mean, that same day. Then he got kind of scared. Then he put it off. Then he put it off further. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, wow. And that's why I said, he should apologize to you for wasting your time. Because it wasn't shit funny. You didn't find out nothing new. You know what I mean? You didn't find out anything that you didn't know previous. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You took all them days to come up with that bullshit. Apologize to the people. Apologize to the people, man. And that's why I had to come just talk a little shit. Because anybody that know my true roastings, you was light work. You was light work. And you know why you was light work? Because I really don't know nothing about you. I don't watch your content. I don't watch your content. I think you and that little other dude, I think y'all boring as hell. You know what I mean? I clicked in there one time when y'all was trying to do the fresh and trick shit and y'all sitting down with them bitches. Man, y'all just as gameless as y'all want to be talking to them bitches, man. And you talking about you some pimping. And nigga and talking about my views got up when I mention you. Nigga, your views don't, matter of fact, I'm not even gonna get into no homosexual feminine conversation like that. I'll let you have that. I'm not gonna participate in that. You right, you got the views, get the views. That's why I shared the video to help you get more views. Cause I wanted to help you out. Cause I know that's what you've been trying to do. Fresh and trick. Why you amazed with that? Y'all probably gonna take that back. Saying was talking about you. Them little niggas know better too. Especially now that how they seen me do one of their little friends, they not gonna call my name. They not gonna put the spotlight on me. Because there's too many examples that they have seen get chopped up and bruised up and cut up. You know what I mean? From, let's see, Dr. BOA, chopped. They friends, same the same, chopped. Charleston White, you see how that went. Charleston didn't want to do that with me no more. chopped. Who else? Who Hassan? I don't even want to bring her up. Chopped, rebuked, crucified. So Fresh and Trick. No, it would be smart if they never mention my name. See, because I'm really just talking shit. No, I ain't bringing up the none of the pimping. Even though me and Rosebud had words, Sin gonna keep it all the way real. Rosebud did some pimping back in the day. Rosebud was doing pimping. Rosebud is a pimp. You know what I mean? Don't let a roasting or rebuking deceive you. See, on some street shit, I'm keeping it all the way real with you. That man did some pimping. He was a pimp. Now, a lot of his old colleagues, they wouldn't agree, but come on, man, they just talking shit. Everybody in the game ain't gonna like it. If I know you a pimp and did some pimping, I'm gonna admit it, whether we like each other, dislike each other or not. You know what I mean? But as far as saying the sinner, nah. A fake, a phony, he need to just stay in his lane, man. But yeah, you brought them guys up like that meant something. Yeah, they not gonna, they dare wouldn't say my name. You think I be in Preach, whatever their name is, the Canada dudes out here, you think that was a roasting? That ain't nothing. See, let me say this. I be giving these little niggas a pass because I'm really just talking shit. But you know how fucked up it would be if I actually watched their content and I start doing reviews on it, and I start, telling you what is and what ain't. That would really destroy a lot of their talking point. That would destroy a lot of their shit. I did that one in my Dr. BOA roasting. I took his biggest video that he talking about the commandments of the game and destroyed that. Talking about the pimp commandments and all. Man, that shit was so generic and watered down. That shit ain't had nothing to do with this pimping. You know what I'm saying? So niggas better just keep me in this mode where I'm just talking shit. I'm not actually looking at their content and looking at the false doctrine and bullshit that these niggas is giving y'all and really start breaking shit down. You know what I mean? Like, nope, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Because I could do that easily with really all of them. Did you also notice that Saint never said that I said anything contrary to this game, right? He couldn't. He can't challenge me on that. Because what he knows about the game, I taught him. I taught him. A lot of these little niggas that you see that y'all so fan the fuck out on, them niggas is my fans, man. Them my babies, man. Them my little children, man. He talking about I'm a pedophile. Well, guess what? Whatever baby I got, that's your sibling because you my child too. All these little niggas is my children. All of them come from my pimp nut sacks. I gave birth to these motherfucking little ass, you know what I mean, nigga. I don't and they mad at me because I don't want nothing to do with them because I can't fuck with them. You know what I mean? Saint the Sinner moving his hands and shit like a sissy. I don't want to acknowledge him as my son, and he mad about it. But that's the truth. You know what I mean? The things that he know about the game, you know what I mean? Yeah, he didn't either learn it from an Andre Taylor video, my video, or from a Freeze Is It video, or from another pimp video. Maybe he watched a documentary, but them little niggas is my kids, man. That's my child. I just don't want to claim his motherfucking ass, man, because he be in pink jogging suits and he be wearing a lot of sassy ass shit that he think that's pimpish. And it's not. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't claim his bitch ass. You know, I'm one of them fathers, man. You know, if I don't like your little mark ass, no, I ain't gonna claim you. You know what I mean? He don't take care of his kid. You right. I'm not gonna take care of you. I don't like you, bitch. I don't fuck with you. The moment you sit up there and went into child support and dad be dad and saying shit that niggas don't say, you know what I mean? Hell no, I ain't want to. Even your title was sassy. He's everything wrong with black culture. Just look at the title. You ain't even had to click on the video. You knew it was going to be gay the moment you seen the title. Get my likes up, man. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you click on the subscribe button and the bell button. You know what I mean? But yeah, get my likes all the way up, man. I don't mean no disrespect, but I am that nigga. I got one goofy that was trying to get, I can't go all into the situation, but I'm currently endeavoring to get something done right now. And once that's done, yes, you will see my handsome face again. Because I can see you little niggas been missing me. You've been missing me. And we already know if y'all was to see how handsome I am and, you know what I mean, looking and seeing again, this platform a motherfucking quadruple. You know what I mean? It would have been bigger. He wouldn't even been able to catch up. Now here he is showing his so-called face, his so-called fit body, showing footage and all of this shit, and he got the same amount of viewers, and here I am, I be talking to buildings and shit for hours, and you motherfuckers be listening to me 120 and 180 minutes. Make it make sense. I be talking to buildings and shit. You looking at buildings, the same motherfucking picture every goddamn live, and it be motherfucking over 1,000 people listening for hours and shit. And here he is, he supposed to be fit and shape. He said he's a beautiful woman and all of this shit going on. And he got the same amount of viewers. That something wrong with that. I'm talking to buildings. I'm talking to buildings, man. I'm on the motherfucking 37th floor, man, looking over, you understand me, this motherfucking, you understand me, you understand me, Mississauga, man. Yeah. Yeah. What you looking at right now, that's City Hall. Yeah. I'm on the run. Bitch, I've been in the same spot. What are you talking about? I'm on the run. Stop lying. These hoes be lying. These hoes stay lying. You know what I mean? Just lying. Lying for no reason. A total goofball. You know? But that's just real though. I don't do no special shit. I hardly even go do a live or anything. I ain't never went live on my laptop. I only use that to show a video or something. Ain't nothing special with the way Sin do things. Nigga, I ain't doing nothing but taking the phone and hitting the live button talking shit. And you niggas be having special effects, you know what I mean, lame ass hip hop videos in the beginning and all of this shit. Y'all, you can't even compete with a nigga that just be talking to buildings, man. Like I said, you a sad ass bitch. You want to make yourself a badass bitch, but you really a sad ass bitch. You talking about you work out, you fit, and how fine you is, and bitch, you got the same motherfucking views I got, bitch, and I'm sitting over here just talking to buildings and shit. Bitch, I got so much motherfucking jewelry coming out my mouth, I can go live and it'll be total motherfucking darkness, and motherfuckers will still be up in here listening for hours, nigga. I'm the game. I'm the minister of the game, nigga. Don't you ever sit up there and disrespect some old sassy ass nigga, you know what I mean, with an average looking ass white girl. You know, we seen that no booty having ass bitch when you was out there with Brazil. But I ain't gonna talk about her, you know what I mean, because, you know, you got action, baby. You know what? No, you don't. You know what I mean? Because you involved with him, and, you know, he give me them, I don't know, I think he one of them dudes. I think he on the other side. And you been with him for a minute, baby, so you might, I don't know. So now, I take that back. You ain't got action, baby. You ain't got action. You done fucked up your action. I can see if you was with him for a little bit, but you been over there for a long time. Yeah, so back to what I said, man. Yeah, bitch, we seen that no booty having ass bitch in Brazil. Yeah, we seen her no booty having ass. We seen her when you was saying that the bitches in Brazil ain't shit, and here you over there with an ain't shit looking ass bitch. Yeah, we seen you get exposed, and that's why you was mad at O'Shea. You got all in your feelings and shit. You know what I mean? Because your feelings got hurt. You know what I mean? And you was crying, and you know what I mean? All that shit on the internet, nigga. Yeah, we know about all of that shit, goof ass nigga. Square ass nigga. No game having ass nigga. Stay in your lane. You know? Yeah, from now on, we don't never, hey, let's just get that established. No more pimp talk. You said they were human traffickers. You said the pimping is you made the pimping like it was some sex offenders and all that goofy ass shit. Okay, well let that be that then. Then no more lessons from a pimp. Don't let that come out your simp square trick ass mouth no more. Don't speak on this pimping. I get a vexation to my spirit even seeing you trick ass niggas, you square ass niggas even mention this motherfucker. I know you really don't. I know you love it, but then on the other hand, you don't like it. You don't like it because you can't be it. You know, all your life, you done sit up there and graduated from the school, all of that shit, and you still want to be this pimping. You supposed to be a millionaire, and you don't even like your life. You still want to be this pimping. You would trade in your life just to be a real pimp with a Cadillac with 3 hoes, you know what I mean, mashing for his. You would trade your motherfucking life for that. You want to be a pimp so bad, you know what I mean, but you can't, man. You know what I mean? You can't, man. God didn't bless you. That's not your capability. You ain't got no ministry, no chemistry with this shit. You a predestined nerd. You gonna die a nerd. And ain't nothing wrong with being a nerd. Realize that, recognize that, and accept that. God called you to be a nerd. Before the foundations of the world, it was predestined. It was prophesied that you was going to be a nerd ass nigga, that you was going to be a lame ass nigga before you came out your mama's coochie. You know what I'm saying? It's a scripture in the Bible. I just can't find it. You know what I mean? But it's a scripture in the Bible that prophesies about your motherfucking lame ass coming out your mama pussy and being an ain't shit ass nigga. You know what I mean? I think it's in the book of we never heard of that nigga. Yeah, you know what I mean? The streets never heard of you, man. The game never heard of you. Hoes ain't never heard of you. Tracks ain't never heard of you. Pimps ain't never heard of you, man. You know, you a Poindexter ass nigga, man. You know what I mean? Manipulating and accumulating off squares, man. You're a con man, man. You know? Stay in your lane. See, this is a roaster. This is a chopper. You know what I mean? This is I need to actually write a scroll, you know what I mean, about how to chop, how to roast, how to rebuke. What he did earlier, that was gay and a waste of time. What I just gave you right now, this is a roasting. This is a crucifixion. This is how you chop. You know? Yeah, he from the book of No Name. Yeah, turn this second no name ass niggas, no game ass niggas. He right there. It was prophesied before the foundations of the world that he was gonna be a goofy ass nigga. That Marquetta was gonna come out, you know what I mean, false claiming this pimping. It was already prophesied. He couldn't help himself, just like Judas couldn't help himself. You know, it was prophesied that he was gonna be a lame to the game. And ain't nothing wrong with that. He amongst the innumerable. You know what I'm saying? Right. Chapter 0, verse nothing. You know? But yeah, man, I ain't even mean to do that, man. You know what I mean? I chopped your motherfucking ass up, you know what I mean, for over 2 hours, man. I ain't even mean that. I just really wanted to give you, you know, a salad bar. This shit ended up giving you a motherfucking buffet. Bitch, I'm not even gonna bless you with too much. But yeah, you really, you know, man, I'm glad you that video up. Just so true roasters, true shit talkers, true authentic official and beneficial motherfuckers in the street can see your lame ass and see all them gay ass mannerisms and see that you don't have no magnetism and knowledge and wisdom pertaining to this game, you lame ass nigga. Yeah, I want them to see your goofy ass. I want them to see you. You know what I mean? I want them to see you. You know, keep that video up. I hope you get all of the views. That's why I shared it, bitch. I hope you go viral. Just so they can just see how late, like, ooh, why he move his hand like that? Damn, how many times he gonna focus on, you know, kids and child support and all of this shit? Damn, I just looked the man up. Sin don't even owe no child support. What are you talking about? I've never owed child support a day in my life. What is it? Dad be dad, don't take care of kids. Little girl, where did you hear this from? Why? Hey, let me ask y'all something. I want to ask y'all questions, right? You just got to have, and I know common sense ain't common, but damn. If we in the day of clout, where everybody is endeavoring to be clouded up and get popular, right? How is it that I'm a deadbeat dad and don't take care of my children? He said I got 2 daughters. We just gonna go according to what he said, right? If these things are factual, how is it that we are in the day of clout and not one woman has come forward and said that this nigga, this devilish, satanic ass nigga, he turned me out when I was a minor and he don't take care of his child or he don't take care of his children? Where are the women at? Why you only see sassy ass niggas? Where is one bitch at that told you that he turned me out when I was a minor and he knowingly knew that I was a minor and he still did it? And he impregnated me and he don't take care of his child. Where the women at? Where the women at? All you see is male Jezebel ass niggas and shit that's wearing that cheap perfume called jealousy and getting into a continuity of having my name in their mouths. Because as I like to say, I reside and abide in the small location of their minds. So they stay talking about me. But where are the women? I've been in this game since 2007. There's not one woman that's coming on YouTube or Instagram endeavoring to get clout. They're saying, yeah, I know him, I was with him, and yeah, you know what I mean? And, yeah, he turned me out when I was 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Where is that at? Why you don't see that? Hello? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and see, I noticed, and you's a slick little con artist, motherfucker, because when you played the courtroom video, you didn't even play me talking in its entirety, because it would have showed, you understand, me basically letting it be known, about the deception in the case. You didn't want that to be played. If that didn't matter, then you should have played it. But it did matter. That's why you didn't play it. Because you wanted to paint me. You wanted to paint a certain depiction, and give a certain vision to the people of me, which is totally contrary to who I am. Not no goddamn pedophile, nigga. I don't fuck with no damn kids. Come on, man. Knock that shit off. Thick skin around here. A heartless ass nigga. You gonna have to come way better than that. You know what I mean? Way better than that. Way better than that. And oh yeah, again, for those that didn't hear, as far as that cocaine shit, nigga, I've never been high or drunk in my 38 years of existence. Don't you think I'm gonna say anything and everything in that parole hearing to get my parole? Think about that. He's in a parole hearing. Why wouldn't he say justifiable things? Why wouldn't he try to use things as justification on why it was negligence on his part? What did I tell y'all? In a courtroom or in a setting like that, everybody's lying. The judge is lying. I'm lying. My lawyer lying. The prosecutor lying. We all lying in this motherfucker. May the best liar win. What are you talking about? I ain't never did no motherfucking cocaine, nigga. What the fuck? I come from an era in Chicago, nigga, we look down on smokers. Fuck out of here. Wouldn't dare put no destruction in my goddamn body, nigga. I get high off life. That's disrespectful. Sit up there and say that I would actually put some destruction in my body to get high. The fuck? Nigga, get that to the bitch. But anyway, man, like I said, man, I can go on and on. I think I pretty much addressed everything. Yeah, I addressed everything, and if you actually want to look at the court videos, that's posted on the channel. Yeah, look at them 2-hour videos. I'll go throughout the whole video explaining everything. Watch that shit if you want all of the answers pertaining to that. I answered everything. Front to back. Even in this video, I told you what is and what ain't. The man lied the whole damn time. But blessings to everybody, man. I appreciate you, you know what I mean, for rocking out with me, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share this video, you know what I mean, and get that out there, man. But blessings to everybody. And oh yeah, you know what I mean? Let me see. Hold on. No, that person left. Okay, well, it is what it is. But I'm gonna definitely put the you know what I mean, the link to my Patreon. Make sure you come to the Patreon. You know, yeah, and all of these lies kind of got me stirred. I might sit up there and roast. I might, since the fans, I might sit up there and just roast the fans tomorrow. I just might roast you know, fuck him. I just might roast y'all just for being fans of that. Just for being fans of that. I just might. But anyway, man, I hope y'all live as long as you want, never want as long as you live, man. Y'all be blessed, man. We out.